of Ijele, Chukwuka. It's obvious that nobody is talking about him anymore. Nobody remembers him anymore. People should go about Ijele. Ijele Awolona history. Forgotten. Nobody even talks about him anymore. Now I'm asking one question. Ijele okadundu konwuga nwo. Ijele okadundu konwuga nwo. Mara mana agwa ndị mmadụ ụkpana na-ele ọkụ n'aha mmanụ ọsị na ahụ amake. Now, enwere one question, or rather questions, for all those supporters of Ijele, for all those people who are colleagues to Ijele, because no mmadụ kụrụ ya egwu ọ na-agba, ọ mmadụ kụrụ ya egwu ọ gbalụ, ịghọtago. It's just that na ife pịalụ nyanwa ndị ọzọ were mụrụ akọ. Ndị duka Ebonyi son and the likes of them were very careful, we trade with caution. But sad enough that na nyanwa ewelu n'isie minoko as an scapegoat. But before my get there, ki wefu ntundas we dawo. Ki wefu how wicked this guy said. Ki wefu how this guy is way me mmadụ ọlapụta ọtọrịa. Ha ma aka ji Ijele now. Remember, those days when it was Ijele versus Zion ministry, they were all ranting. And enyegharị mkpọtụ ebe niile, and enyegharị mkpọtụ a na-achọ justice for Ijele. But now, odugolo obvious na fa amalugo aka ji Ijele. I watched a video of onye n'ime nda ne ajani Ijele mgbe ahụ, mana Chineke ya akpọ onye ahụ ọkụ. Ama ivenji weseo na Chineke ya akpọ onye ahụ ọkụ. Ivenji seo na Chineke ya akpọ onye ahụ ọkụ wụna. Oluona na time that the Hezekiah. Ka iwe funa anya ka ha jere ịgbata evangelist Ebuka Obi. Eji weseo na agwọ emeghị ife oji wee wụla agwọ. Ụmụazị were wee kee nkụ. Ịghọtago anya ka ha gbata evangelist Ebuka Obi because of how tolerant order, because of ntu oswe allow everybody, you can carry his videos, you can go to Seraphic TV, we love evangelist Ebuka Obi, you know, you can go to Zion pages, Guru any video of your choice. Wòye kwuo alụ ife ịchọrọ ikwu. He never even do as if no matter. So ha wee gbata ya anya. Now ha chena every other man of God they do like that. That the Hezekiah have good na how mean that man odo. Onya that particular blogger Jiafe evangelist Ebuka Obi agwugu morning, afternoon, night. Mgbe ahụ Chukwuka versus Ndị Zion. Keta odugoro ha very clear. No blozi Zion Ijele. No onye jisi Ijele wo that the Hezekiah no nature. Now we bido apology. We bido apology. It's not only the fact that no bido apology, but the substance of that apology shock them. Even how I wish now at the early stage Mbaho Emery Ijele arrest within the first 1 week or 2 weeks. Emery Ijele arrest. Now this guy is playing with this card. This matter will ike manyelu nebo ululu. I don't know whether you get what I'm saying, but first of all, let me tell you the substance of that apology. Also, that the Hezekiah no na apologize on behalf of Ijele. No man, if Ijele kulu makayedo very unspeakable. No man, if Ijele kulu makayedo uncalled for. No man, Ijele galu too far. No man, Ijele overstretch in limit here. But no na here for the sake of God and Christ that he should find a place in his heart to forgive Ijele. Wenicha apology Udelu, even though that it did not go far. It did not go far. We say, so nanda amari ifefa na-eme. Come on, they actually know the people they are after. They know the people they are after. Remember, even Juwesel, no one na that particular thing Odelu. Now all of them, there is similar thing within the first 1 week, within the second week, or within the third week. Ijele arrest. This matter will ike. But how do busy now? Jayike do busy now. Nejen and case show and publication. And jubilate devil that it is going to end like a 2 days or 3 days matter until they messed everything up, or until the time they say already realize no nyana hane mifewo shaft. Until the such a time they say already realize no nyana hane mifewo afano, no nyana hane mifewo so onu ko no action. But then or to go to all that long go take it. Kada the Hezekiah will take advantage of that situation. Now, when I ask them what is the way forward, key way for how wicked this guy said, why is it that now these people cannot organize a committee? Three family members Ijele na this committee. Owo na mama Ijele dundo. Hati mama Ijele na this committee. Hati people hafi lulu. No nde mweri ike hapota kuo kumada anuonufa. Why can't they organize this committee and head straight to Onitsha? Why can't they go to Onitsha? Jane Church said that Hezekiah has alleged. Let me put it this way. As alleged. Yeah, let me put it now. It is alleged that no, that the Hezekiah will Ijele. Because of Almo Kulunono, Alo Emakwano Kulunono, Enurifo Kulu, and the Emanifo Kulu, no, he cannot even prove anything. He cannot prove anything. Why can't you people organize a committee of people and head to the Hezekiah's church in Onitsha? You people should go there and tender a public apology. You people should get Ijele to apologize to this man, because indeed, Evangelist Ebukobi has forgiven him. Hapu makoye made the apology na say nifo kuru makata the Hezekiah. How many of them condemn Golu Alo Ijele kuru maka Evangelist Ebukobi and his family and his church members? How many of them do bold enough to condemn Alunine Ijele kuru maka Evangelist Ebukobi, Zion members and church? Not to talk of the whole threatening that church and its members, even the spiritual director. The fact that na onye na pụta say no na-ekwu eziokwu chukwu wee sị eziokwu jigara ese, eziokwu chukwu wee sị eziokwu jigara ese. But up till today, look at how you people has forgotten about your hero. Look at how Ejike has forgotten about a force to contend with. Look at how you people have abandoned him to his fate. Ijele dundota onamaho. Ijele nwanguta onamaho. The fact that now the moment you no shoputalo, no hoziaka Evangelist Ebukobi Ijele, you people forgot about him like he doesn't exist. The moment you no shoputagolo, naaka Evangelist Ebukobi apugone Ijele no. You guys abandoned him like he doesn't exist. What is the moral lesson in this particular thing? Evangelist Ebukobi with the target. Ijele is just the bait. Trap keji Ijele we Ijele do so empty to go and fall into that trap. Onya we kushie. They abandoned him. But all na haka with information no Zion Kajie, they are still willing to drag that matter further because their target is Zion ministry and their target is evangelist Kobe. Wherever Haji that there's a Kayeme. Wherever Haji Yeme. All good now, all good no redeem. All good no winners J. When if Haji Nda Yeme. Target with evangelist Kobe. The moment I care pro na Dioku, Okunyo. Deliver they just drag that the Hezekiah for what can I drag here? They can drag him because it's not their target. Now, Naham is on to whose advantage and to whose disadvantage? To Ijele's disadvantage. When are you people going to organize yourselves as a committee of people and they approach this matter? Jekuno onye Ijele fa. You people should visit Ijele. Get Ijele to apologize to a man or slander without that man he may anything he may yes, Amanda, I'm saying the truth. Look at how the moment in Kusiri marry Ijele, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months anniversary, into Akunusi will forget like a log of wood. Onorundota, Onamaro, Onwamota, Onamaho. Ifo zunu melo unu group kwa unu nazo pararamok news. Ubosim pararamok news ya napukwa akuchikwe ubosi aho. Una abandon kwe. Una abandon kwe. I am now telling you people what to do. Get your people together. Go to Onitsha. Apologize to the man who never for one day mentioned Ijele's name. But Ijele picked on him for no just cause. Because no serena the church guru wayo. Church guru wayo. The other particular pastor guru wayo. It should be you against that pastor. Yeah? Yes. Oga Ikechukwu Patrick, you know, in spirit. Yes, Mr. Ezugo, I can clearly remember when you advised that young man. Yeah? When you advised that young man to stay away from trouble. If he doesn't have any proof or evidence against anybody that is laying accusation on. I told him. And then I say, ride on. Sigide, ride on. On a wooden, I have to be honest with you. No to acheta na condition Ijele condition though that could have simply be avoided. On a wooden, eh? Amanda Shimane is yoku now. Yes, I just will say can never handle. Can man go do no any of the manner they have forgotten him. They are recruiting new people. How they recruit to get new people? They are recruiting new people. Onye agwawole egbe enyu ọkụ ajoin kwa kiukwa yeah ekiukwa na azụ another person onya wifufa na-eme onye agbawole egbe ekiukwa na azụ another person paralamok news ka na amabugari omo na onya ya amaye ka no on the way. I am predicting again, just like the way I did about Ijele. Yeah? Just like the way I did about Ijele. Ebony son one of the wise enough to make a U-turn and be reasonable, make sense. Even the Western with sense owner. He stopped mentioning names immediately. Ijele Nakuru. Not 1 day, 2 days after Ijele Nakuru, because a day, 2 days after Ijele Nakuru, they thought it was going to just end like every other. The reality to dawn on them after 1 month of Ijele's detention. Mbaka Hano Wemalo, that Shiki has come home to roost. You want to go? Now, Ijele, the Jesus Christ and the powerless. Before me and you, Jesus Christ, I want to go if you before me and you, Jesus Christ agbaigori a film on a Evangelist Ebuka Obi showed him mercy. Hello, Daddy. So, let us continue. Let us continue. You want to go? Mgbe ahụ ka the reality to dawn on them. Ha wee marụ na ugo ebelone na mgbanwu. Unu ala awụọ the guy ọ na-eme onwe ya onye iberibe. Asịrị he shake him money ụta n'ọkụ. Asịrị that he who laugh last laugh the best. You want to go? If not because Evangelist Ebuka Obi in his own magnanimity will compassion and pity n'ebe Ijele nọ. Daalụ hinne ndị du ndufu du nchọ. Agbanwugo egbe onye nke ahụ kwawu ihe n'ọkụ. So ngụnwa nwukwu onye nọ kịta ha na-akụkwala aka. Ọkwefu na Mathias amalụ gị ife. Ọkwefu na Mathias amalụ gị ife. Ọ na-anụkwa na ọ na-akpa afa. Ọ na-anụkwa na ọ na-akpa afa. Ọ na-anụkwa na ọ na-akpa afa. Mana anyị na-eti mkpu ihe mgbe ahụ na-asị ịghọtago ọkwa unu fụrụ na Mathias these days adazi akpa afa mmadụ. It had to take Ijele's predicament for all of them to learn. Ọkwa ifu na Ebonyi son and the rest of them are no more calling people's name. Even when they call names, they call it with sense. They no longer mention people's name with impunity. Like they call your name, they call your surname, they in fact they identify you as if it is a no man's business. But mistaking Kurumeguleme, how are you people going to correct it? That is why Injuwe say, what is the fate of Ijele? The fate of Ijele lies in the hands of Unundedun Tufu Duncho. Unudufulu, that guy. That guy won today. Obalaya Dunisiunu. That guy won today. Obalaya Dunisiunu niile. Ona hunu hawe dufuye. Obalaya Dunisiunu. As we speak now, onye man odundu. Onye man onwanwu. When was even the last time Obial court? I am asking. When was the last time or appear on a court? Who knows about that information? Nobody. And nobody cares now to even, after all, onye nke ha anyụọ n'ọkụ. Ngụnwa onye ile yo na akwa, wolu nke a wee mara ife, wolu nke a wee mara ife, unu katalu pikie ogu against people who are going their normal businesses, doing their things without even calling your names. Mathias Ewuna every morning, Pastor Nkaji say, Pastor Nkaji say, Pastor Nkaji say, Pastor Nkaji say. Hence, IJ responded to him. Mana ndị niile ahụ ọ na-akpọ, o nwere any of them kpọrọ ya afa? O nwere any of them address ya? Nobody. Nobody. So, kelebe that provocation si wee bịa. I want to know, ebe Ijele Matthias and the rest of you, see when with that provocation do so obsessed that you people do ready you will up on minor co. Do ready you will up on minor co for a cause that has nothing to do with you. A shorozi joker, chederuka, woye ejo do biapolo, ubosuka, afubo mebeji taya pagale, na piende mwado, you must come to church, you must come to church, bianal Jesus, you in Jesus optional. Woye na force so ijoka optional. Nobody is forcing you. When you decide their nature in an e, you will say na any yes or on an e, not by force. Na any yes or on an e, or by force. It is by choice. In an e is by choice. Ibulu is by choice. So nature of the joker, it is your choice, and nobody is contesting that with you. Now I want to know, can you do so obsessed? Can you misery who do one a wound you can own natural team okay? Oh, committee it has to take Ijele to be the sacrificial lamb for you people to receive sense. Now I ask a question. What is the fate of Ijele? I will answer it. The fate of Ijele lies in the hands of all you who deceived him. Matthias was wise. Matthias wunyakawo the Ijele of today. Matthias ki Ijele akeji we marife. But Matthias being a businessman, Matthias being a man who doesn't even want to be disconnected to the enjoyment on a way, even one day, was wise enough to choose freedom, to choose wisdom over pride. And that is why Ojuwe is a free man today. Because one yamaka koka nya ifemeye Ijele ewe mulako. Go. Now, I remember how Ijele was confronting everybody during the time of arresting Matthias. Did you hear Matthias say pim since you arrest Ijele? Since you arrest Ijele, ubolone ke fudanalo Matthias seputare may broadcast solely maka Ijele's arrest. Ubolone ke fudanaria. He cannot do that. He cannot do that because they have all learned through his experience. He was arrested. Umeho 24 hours ejuwe arrested. Owori menene gbegari no office ni na ayo biko anya menena dasise na anya. Because no man if a freedom. Now, come to think of it. Keri fe ya warranty or ejuwe sacrifice all these things, life and everything. Just because na Jesus Christ say of Ubuhanya na yana eme isoko go na we sere hanab ajuju kan na ajuju kerife na we sere hanab. There are some reasonable questions so ya we ju onwe ya ajuju esapo ni mo onwe also the child everything for that he really have no reason to get into that gwese. E want to go onwe any reason to get into that gwese. He followed the easiest way out. Wisdom. You may call it cowardice, but I see wisdom in that. Spend their mego, BM flex, BM ifenine. Pride goes before fall. And I went the mother. Mpakobuluzo ododa. He was so full of pride. He was so full of himself. He was so full of pride and himself, trying to contend and confront a man who spiritually and physically, you are not anywhere closer to a book. Because nande madu si no nyama hunye ke wunye wulamu. Unyama hunye ke wunye wulamu. Ekukwana nyakwe yozo. Ahame ja wunye kamongo. In such case, you look for a more, you use your wisdom to look for a way to defeat and arrest that situation. Far away from confrontation. That is wisdom. But he was trying to entertain people. He doesn't even know one-on-one. They were clapping for him. These were people who ordinarily would hire Ijele. He was so blind that he did not see that. Even when I called his attention to tell him, Ijele, go to my broadcast before the arrest of Ijele. Go to my broadcast. I told him, these guys did not like you. Remember that these are the same guys in Eku. See what he see Ijele. They are willing to connive with even the devil himself for this same cause. So even when they are working with you, don't think that they like you. Even when they are working with you, don't think that they like you. Almost 70% of them hate J Park. They don't like him. But the moment J Park against Zion and the Zion ministry, they became friends. Now the question is, do you think that they love or that they like J Park? The answer is no. So J Park ya onye iberibe na ọla ọcha ụla teta wee sị, hey, na ndị afụziri m n'anya, ihe awụ onye iberibe. Not to know that these people want to use your iberiberism just for the same cause. You want to go? What they are doing is, then I will show you exactly what they are doing. Kamadu si we decide ya. When remaining 2024 year na ni we veje we me. The remaining of 2024 na ni because of pride. Ijele is so full of pride. Even while I was with him, even while I was with him on a broadcast, it was pride. He was speaking. Courage. He was speaking with so much courage that I almost thought, look at what they are doing here. I posted this thing na my main Facebook profile 22nd of July 2016. Can you remember when you were chopping the human nature and how human beings behave? That is why na my page. That may make it like Yamo, even those people who shot me privately when I make posts about VDM. I told them, men gave a gazette Kobe, Kualumaka, men go geshi like her, come on. A man going like her, web no be you. I am not here to romance your ego, because you cannot. Is better namu made mistake mano mistake melu out of my own decision rather than name can we please hear people I don't even know their genuine intention towards me. Now look at what they are doing. When one person doesn't like you, like you, they look for another person who doesn't like you. When somebody doesn't like you, Ebudon, I greet you. Arisia, I greet you. They look for another person who doesn't like you. The other person recruit others through more networking. Onye nka achọta go funya like you or chunye ya na eshialo the same thought n'ebe no. Onye nke ahụ achọ other people nye na ha share the same thought. Makayo, are you getting me? Now, they sit to discuss how much they don't like you. Take this part, very, very important. If you want to understand this life properly, pay attention to this particular thing now. I start again. When one person doesn't like you, they look for another person who doesn't like you. The other person recruit others through more networking. They all sit to discuss how much they don't like you. But do you know the funny thing? Do you know the funny thing about these people? Which is what Ijele, J-Pack, Eberison, and all those guys fail to understand. This is the most funny thing that these guys fails to understand. They failed to understand it. The funny thing is that they once liked you, just like J-Pack and some of them a while ago. Now look at the most hilarious thing out of it. The most hilarious of it is that they barely know each other well enough, even while slandering you. The most hilarious something is that they barely know each other well enough, even while they are slandering you. How know anything about themselves. They are strangers among themselves. But what brings them together is you. So now, if you are one of them, you will think that there is love among the rest of you. And that is why you people are sharing. That they don't know you, they don't even care to know you, they don't even care to know you, they don't even know anything about you. It is all about Onyaho Onokbolase. I will continue regardless. I will continue regardless. Now, look at now the most insane thing. The most funny thing, which is that some of them once like you. The most hilarious is that they barely know each other, even while they are trying to bring you down. If I was similar to all those people who were fighting Ogechi. That is why they seize every single opportunity to fight among themselves, because they don't even know anything about each other. They are only consumed with the hatred they have about Ogechi. They are consumed with the hatred they have about Ogechi, that Mr. A doesn't even know why Mr. B hate Ogechi. Mr. B doesn't even know why Mr. C hate Ogechi. Mr. C doesn't even know why Mr. D hate Ogechi. They don't even know anything about themselves. They are only consumed with that common hatred. Hamwelu n'ebe Ogechi no. Muri feta no one chole muri ife. So like I said, I've told you the funny thing. I've told you the most hilarious thing. Now let me tell you the most insane thing. The most insane thing is that they don't even like each other. The most insane thing is that they don't even like each other, because J-Pack will be fooling himself. No one no believe in the so na kelafa ye no obodo e wolu gi feni no merie or even no kunu make we behind him. That will be the highest deceit of the century. So, Harry Group Pusha, Harry Group Garewapa. It will be so insane of you among them to think that they like you, or to think that there is love among you people. There is no love. There is no love. And that was exactly what Ijele failed to understand. Ijele failed to understand that now more than 50% of people who follow before were Yase because of Ife Biafra. Now, when he went after the church, when he went after pastors, the moment all got against Evangelist Ebukobi and the rest of them, some of those people who hate Iniye, because of that common enemies Hamwell at that particular time, they all converted into his fan base. Just for that particular, it is circumstantial. It is for a moment, it is temporary. It is restricted around a certain interest. He was not wise enough to know that. J-Park and the other guy, they are not even wise enough to understand this game. No one are they playing on Facebook. Like I said, it is also found among people who fight Ogechi today. Yes, go and check many people who fight Ogechi today. Some of them don't like each other. They don't know anything about each other. Some of them were once friends. Some of them once liked each other. You want to go? But if that they are all fighting from the same angle. In most cases, different weapons. You also find them among the people who support Matthias. Different intentions, no love among themselves. They are strangers among themselves. This one doesn't even know intention. This one, no kayana or no like hoka. They don't know. They don't even care. And that is why if you call them to ask them individual questions, one after the other, they will say 100 things different from what Matthias believes in. They will say different conflicting things against what even Mazidibia speak about. Some of them will say entirely different things, even against what he talks about. Yet they seem to be in unity around that particular topic. If I'm not go now, is their fate. They only come together in your name. Coming together is just because of you, because of Ogechi, because of Evangelist Ebukobi, because of Ndoka, because of Christianity. That is why they all come together. See how powerful you are. That is why I say that Ogechi is very powerful as a human being. Evangelist Ebukobi is very powerful as a human being. And Christianity is very powerful as an organization or body. Yeah? Do not always respond to every back of Nkata when you are on a serious journey in your life. Stay focused. 2016 can post through this thing. Now my personal profile. Then I'm all of them that on Facebook. But time, experience, kuzirimife early enough in my life journey. That is why you see me. I don't easily get entertained. Yes, I don't easily get entertained. Okay, man. Okay, It cannot. I do something that appeals to my conscience, that is in line, and I work with people with like mind. Adama atoto, Adama banuno, makana mfulo shabambam, and obulo moto na mfulo, hapu ndeserego, hapu ifedere na moto dana moto ase. Ana magocha shifedere na moto from my way back. I need to know your true ifu na muni ijo wadumma. It is because I share the same ideology, the same idea with Ijowa. Imo Fozo, thank you very much. 10 stars, thank you very much. It is because I share the same idea with Ijowa. Akohemi around that journey, Muneno. OBI even with a lot of others. There are a lot of others, so many others that we work with together. No personal grudges, no personal interest. We are not even interested in so many things about, we are just progressive along that area. But these guys coming from an attacking formation, because him and the mado he destroy. Now that the was so people na ka unite to destroy. Carrier case united to build. People na ka unite he maybe. Carrier unite he does it. Let me quickly glance through if I'm going to work for so that you can. No, it's not. Wilfred, it's not. Oh, I don't surprise. I can dance away. Boom, Talon stars. I drum. You want to go? Eh? Oh, listen. When one person doesn't like you, they look for another person who doesn't like you. The other person recruit others through more networking. They sit to discuss how much they don't like you. But the funny thing is that they once liked you. The most hilarious of it is that they barely know each other well enough, even while slandering you. And the most insane thing is that they don't even like each other. They only come together in your name. See how powerful you are. You want to go? So when I see this, time, a lot of motivational quotes, go through them. You will learn more about life when you go through some of those motivational quotes, even those time all my favorite that I almost want to write a book. I almost wanted to document I almost wanted to document my own. I don't know. I read more of it. Look at my Facebook page there. Look at my Facebook page there. You will see less of photos, then you will see more of those quotes. You will see more of those quotes. I'm telling you. Because on akuziri mi ife. On akuziri mi ife. Oye meru. Yamalo. Kiyesi we. Na carry you association and everything. That Ijele no we ye. Others we learn no lesson. Ijele we to way to specimen. Had you me practical. Thinking that they love him. One woman sent a voice note after me shallow video me last. I don't even care. Jesus reigns, send 20 stars. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. We'll send the voice note. Now, Unye Sunande Ezugo, ride on. Ha Ezugo, you are very brave. Ezugo, you are very intelligent. In fact, on the Wakatana Namod intelligent, have more than 30 times. With one video, Melu, I support Agaho in favor of very dark man. Oshefo how intelligent Okugolondo. Oshefo Namodo brave. Oshefo Namodo smart. Oshefo Namodo wisdom. Will you just that one video? We reduce swim into nothing. We come twice we coconut head. We come twice we very dark man who the only wise youth today. Yeah, or a fool. More for us sentence stars. Thank you very much. Dalono. Dalono, thank you very much. You want to go? We reduce swim into nothing. So imagine na name if on actually you can we support Wonya. One day. That is why Ojidumma, be yourself. Let your wisdom guide you. Wisdom is profitable to direct. I asked a question again. What is the fate of Ijele? The fate of Ijele lies in the hand of those people who deceived him. You guys should swallow your pride. The game is over. The game had to go long over. Except if you people are so blind that you did not know when the game ended and the reality which you people preach set in. What is happening in the life of Ijele today is the reality that Matthias has been preaching about. Put your pride aside. Pity that young man on Nemoria. o nwere ike behave ka ofeke, o nwere ike behave ka onye amaghị ife, mana ya atụfu ọ na-emụrụ ya monkey no fine but mama like am. Were unu pride unu tụfuo, it is time for restitution. You people should put yourself together. Oh, na Matthias feel no ọmụ ife. He should lead this movement. He should lead this movement because I know how Ijele, in fact, arresting Matthias so we trigger Ijele in the VAT. Now, Ijele will lie on about in a Facebook. Hey, send 50 stars. Imo Fozo, thank you very much. I love my car for you. Oh, Ijele, mba one, oyolo bell, ka yolo granite. Oh, Ijele, oyolo bell, ka mwa yolo granite. Thank you very much, brother. Now you get what I'm talking about. I knew how, in fact, like I was saying, Ijele will lie on Ariaga. Ijele how do you ife okajikoso okajigarese. Ono kato kushaye. Matthias is we meye we bata actively nife basaloka. He carried your matanisi ka head pan. Ka tre pan granite. Owelu makago. We step on toes nde karelia. Owelu makago. We kuwonu. We bumado. You may know about so many pastors in Nigeria, but that the Hezekiah, you honor no way on a chat. No melo way for the melo way no kaya. Church ya bro kudu church ya we put no. Nda na koka ha can they do isolated from this world? He is the least person who will keep respect kamado look at pota over for the Facebook. Yes. The success story of Evangelist Ebukobi, how he was elevated from skyrocket, yeah, can blow your mind to out of jealousy. You may start saying a lot of things. I understand that now Evangelist Ebukobi are not going to level where people cannot help but to talk about him, either in a positive or in a negative way. But that the Hezekiah, Kelu, he got to go. Yet, he is Supuana, John, Jacob Putaye from Ebono. We boye no dapulu. Ah, oh, kwanu Efa, Evolo, Ebonisono ha, Fekolo, na WhatsApp group mba. Kebo, Evangelist Ebukobi, no dapulu wanyi. Nwa dime. Owote ego ka eweje wepụ nwa ahụ eweje wepụ nwa ahụ the girl wee nwụọ. Similar something ka Ijele fikọlụ wee bo that the Hezekiah oweche no yawo business as usual. That business as usual onye ala ndụrụ odogwu ebe ọ nọ today. Matthias iso na onye mere Ijele ji wee pụta na mmụọ wee tọghepụ ọnụ ya aka. How you abandoned him shows the kind of a man you are. It shows the kind. Even if you cannot fight for him the way he fought for you, why can't you move for reconciliation between him and Ndenya Nenweloku? That is, Hezekiah is not a devil. When he sees true repentance, when he sees restitution, even if you cannot stop fighting the church, apologize for slandering his name without any evidence. Or no evidence, he will provide it or produce it. Let us see. Umubisa waja the peacemaker ka Ogochukwu Raphael Gena 50 stars Ogoba, thank you very much dalo waja my very good friend Oyinjaka metalo ezigbo obi, the peacemaker who was willing to bring us to the table to go and apologize on behalf of Ogechi. You were willing to mobilize a peace movement so that we can go and apologize on behalf of Ogechi. I wonder why that reconciliatory committee failed to work in the case of Ijele. Because you people should not allow that guy to pay the custody ebono. Unu push you to the limit. You guys should be able to get him off the hook. Put yourselves together. Go to Onitsha. Lead a peace movement to Onitsha. And they apologize to the man of God so that he can withdraw the case against Ijele. The same way Evangelist Ebukobi Jiwe withdraw out of pity. I repeat, if Ijele konu kolubo that Hezekiah, would the same thing ke Bunisono ha chọrọ ifeko na that WhatsApp group. The same thing. Ejugo we to mmadụ ime, ejugo we si onye aje wopia, onye ajugo we jije wopia. The same format. No wonder Ijele came out defending Ebonyi during the time Nke Ebonyi. He was defending him from left, right, and center. He was defending him. You want to go? So, I don't know. Some of you do so heartless. In fact, na Facebook. I will call you. Yes, I will call you. I may not come to Facebook to come and but I will call you. I will call you right away. Onyawo na-eshoro ọganiru mmadụ. Ihe afọ ebe onye go na-edu mma asị na nwanne onye na-agba aja egwu ọka ikwu na-atụ akụ nke ka esi weta inu a. Mana ka ihe si wee mana ndị afọ n'anya awụ na ị na-agba egwu afa na-akụlụ aka iwu n'ike. Ego one ka ụfọdụ n'ime ha contribute goal to legal fee. Ijele at some point Ijele had a genuine dialysis because nega draw lack of money. Most of the time we Evangelist Ebukobi and Desire now bankroll dialysis Ijele name, which some of you don't even know. O meet mu bail condition yet. O meet mu bail condition yet. It has to take Zion to put one or two together to help him to meet his bail condition before second trap weme. Now, okay, second trap, Maria, instead, you made the needful. Lower your pride. You people have learned anything. You don't learn anybody. You don't learn anything. Event and time has proven no. Some of you could be ignorant of what you say. For example, when I look at Masidibia, I only laugh. So sad that at the end of the day, nobody don't have a grace occasion and don't look mad, whether invited or not. He just show face there. Just say photo. Yes, the kind of life what should he be a Putalana. He want to be a socialite, just like Obi Kubana, just like Kubana chief priest, just like Pretty Maikifa. He want to be a socialite. That is the life he want to live. He has started manifesting it. That was why he went to Abuja na Obi Kubana's 50 years birthday. Owe pota akpụkpọ agụ ye wee bubo ji aga wee tọọlụ onye nọ n'ụlọ ụka under how many ifa rochascha kpọọ ndị bishọp kwuo ndị mmadụ abịa dedicate ye ọtọọlụ ye akpụkpọ agụ na ana. I ask you, Obi Kubana ọ na-emezi ife gal according to teaching Maazị Dibia nke n'ọwụ ọtụlụ Mazi Dibia. Okay. Kelafa akaji of Igba. Kelafa ye. Igwe Agukundi. Okochukwu Emekeri. Also. Akaji of nde ji ofo bu omenala Igbo. N'isi. Owoluda na akpụkpọ agụ a dewelie ka ọzọ ya ọkpa. Now yana Tobechukwu Osigwe ọsọ nke Nnewi ya. Tobechukwu ka atoro ogologo na-emetakwa ife ọdịnala na ife omenala. Yana ya dị mma. Owoluda n'ife ahụ tọrọ ya na ka ọ gaa n'elu. Ana m ajụ ajụjụ. Ọtọdanarị Matayas ka ọ gaa n'elu. Ndị awụ ndị nyana na-achụ ofu anụ. Ndị awụ ndị nyana na-egbukọ n'ofu akpa. Ndị awụ ndị kwetara ife okwetalụ. Ọtọdanalụ kelafa ya kwekwe na Accra Ghana. Kelafa chetara ụnụ m afọ. Na ọtọdanarị ndị ahụ. Mana ọfụ n'obi Kubana fụ ego. O wee wepụta akwụkwọ agụ a wee tọọrọ onye lụrụ ụlọ ụka enweghị ike ikwuzu okwu ted without akpọ Jesus Christ. Interview niile mere ihe ọgwacha infinity ọgwa Chukwu God nọ Chukwu ondegba nọ Chukwu nyere ha ego ya ka yipụtara akpụkpọ agụ gasara n'ala. So onye nke ahụ egosigo anyị he want to be a socialite. Eze ozu n'Ichida. Eze ozu n'Ichida va. Ndị nya akpụkpọ agụ na-akụ ma mgbịrịgba omenala be anyị. Ndị nke ahụ ịtọdanalụ ha akpụkpọ agụ ahụ ka ha zụọ ya ọkpa gafee. Ajụjụ ka m na-ajụ. Mana Obi Kubana nwara ntịrị. But according to what you preach, according to the noise ọ na-emeki na Facebook, how many of those things ọ na-ekwu ka Obi Kubana live golo up to? Ka Obi Kubana live golo up to warrantịrị iyipụta akpụkpọ agụ a tọọrọ ya na ka ọ gaa n'elu ya. So the guy just iji noise ya kerife a na-akpọ etymology, catamology, physiology and integrology. Ọ just iji ya wee get ya onwe connected to those that matters in the society. He want to use it as a face to connect to people actually connect. What he wants to aim and achieve with it, Nwadike amaro. Nwadike emerogono amaho. Jenu nyelu Ijele aka. Jenu nyelu Ijele aka. Unu ji fake ideology unu ma that it doesn't represent your true life. It doesn't represent who you are. Some of you na-ekwu church this. Ị na-atụ ụtụ unu ụka. Ịdụ up to date more than me. Ụtụ class. Ịdụ up to date more than me. You know that is not who you are on Facebook. Kiri ife ihe ejizikwe ka ife ahụ ị mara ịnọrọ mmadụ ewuru ihe na-azọkwu ọkpa n'ọkụ ilewu onye ahụ ndụ. That is wickedness. That is wickedness of the highest order. You know that this is not who you are. Let me use Matthias for instance. Matthias Durmunaganya, that he is a businessman. He is a trader. He sees money in every situation. Yeah? That is why he was able. That is why he was able to squeeze in money language into every single thing on him. He used publicity or create your own way. What better into real estate business on him? You buy land without even him stressing himself. Number one. Number two, ofu na the moment who disagree, follow out with all those people, nyana ya follow formula charity foundation, yeah, that he needs to fall back to somewhere else where assemble a lot of umukorobia ụmụnne anyị ndị nọchi obodo oyibo achọghị inyere onwe ha aka, ndị ya a na-agwụ ibi ha na-eto afọ, wee assemble ha wee seti ọfisi n'isi ha, ha wee na-atụkọnyere ihe ego na foundation ya, owele abilduru onwe, even as small and poor, even as poor as members ya na na bụzi eziokwu, ọ ka na-emefe afa na-enye onyinye onwe nwoke n'ike hapụ ndị ahụ. Let me spare these people. Ọ ka na-squeeze money out of them. He has taken that scam to the larger level by deceiving them into this is an ambulance, if I were a hospital. Nwee jụọ o nwere ajụjụ njụrụ mmadụ about 2-3 days ago. Onye a wee mụkata amụ ụbọchị ụka ka m jụrụ ya ajụjụ a. Onye a wee mụkata amụ, asịrị m onye ahụ, ị na-alụ fon, ị nwere ike ikwe ka m announce na fonu ma na peji m asị, biko na ọwụ na ị nọ around Nnewi ụbọchị dị etu a, bịa na shop dị etu a na ya alụrụ fonu wu free. Wee sie ma the number of people ị ya afụ na shop that day. Wee sie ma the number of people I have na shop that day. Ọ na-ene m n'anya. Wee sie wee malụ ka wayo this young man na-egwu ndebe ahịa. There is no free hospital anywhere, I dare him. It is a scheme. A scheme edemere ọfụma, well orchestrated to deceive ụmụnne ya n'obodo oyibo achọghị inyere onwe ha aka. Tozi ife a na-achọ osi ife ya agasabai ha ya deti ego na free hospital do na Mkpọ, moto wee ghara ide road na Nnewi ya na-eje Mkpọ. Onwe mgbe ị ya abata na hospital ahụ efukarịa mmadụ 3 ife owuzuko free, bịa rie ọwụ bịa lụọ, ama ọ na-eje kpọta ofu onye otuto toru n'anya gosi gị esịghị ma ọ anọkọta asịghị na-ederivalụ nwa, a bouncing baby boy delivered amansi. Ọ wụrụ a free maternity hospital, where nwanne every day ayada na more than ụmụ nwaanyị 10 nwa. Every day aga na more than ụmụ nwaanyị 10 nwa na that hospital because it is free. Bịa rie abụlọ bịa lụọ. Nya ka idemere ife dụka free hospital. Onwere mgbe ihe ejibi ebe ahụ, ndị na-ebe ahụ eruo 5, ndị na-ebe ahụ eruo 3. Wayo anya ọcha ka e were wee na-emeghasị n'anya. They squeeze in money in everywhere. Were na organize onwe ha. Ijele wee n'elu ha anya, wee je daa ofike, wee bula apa. Those people cannot even wait for their condition to get worse to begin before they use the easiest exit. Matthias did it. Who else cannot do that? He did it. In any slightest opportunity, he did it so many places. During the time of Nyangwa versus Akosayon, he quickly chickened out and used his sense instead of allowing pride, especially now something Oman Odro serious about, that it is just money. On a prison, ebono, koya nozu wene enjoy yega honacho. The intentions are genuine. Now, he did it again during the time of Umwoji. Did you see how he quickly retraced cream everywhere, shut all down, but first, you don't wait the next one because all pursue with that matter of Umwoji. okwu ahụ ya chịpụta ya ọkpa n'ilo ọgbafuo. Did you see how he quickly used the easiest way out, using the same land, Umuoji land? Did you see how that matter eyed a natural on Eforie? Did you see? At every given time, he is so smart that he knows when to quit and he knows when to continue. He knows a matter that will go in his favor. He knows the one that may expose a lot of things. Over 440, in that way of favor. In that way of favor. Nyaki Ijele jiwe dana no because no chenande nya na achụ anụ uwo the same anụ ka ha na-achụ omuho na ndị anarị afọ ọkpa ka ọkpa anụ. They have forgotten about him. We are going to remember him. We will bring his matter and treat his matter as day goes by, so that we will use Ijele to remind them that we were coming from somewhere before we got to where we are today. What must you people do? Association of deceivers, association of zombies, recruit like that. Tender unreserved apology to that man on Onisha. You all know here, Frank Owolabi, thank you very much. You all know here to withdraw the case against Ijele so that Ijele can walk away to freedom. It is not fair that you people abandon that guy there. That guy now tafufu if you no subject into. Mono supposedly that where akanyo. Ono na where me on. What did I not do? What did I not do? I tried everything possible to make him to see sense. Where is Gulu? Where is Gulu Ezigbo today? When we withdraw one method, he even have the nerves to come to Facebook to come and tell me, Nandi I like it, Ijele, that Ijele is this. But you knew no I like it, eh? Yet, Onoseno a force to contend with. I remember Gulu challenging me on a live broadcast. No bulu nande Zion see no job atofa had Ijele aka. That the day they will touch Ijele will be the end of Zion ministry. I remember him. Even when we are discussing about serious matter, on our value, but as you go look at Ijele. Now Matthias will half of if Ijele the way Matthias arrest. Kirife Bata na arrest Ijele. They keep reminding us to arrest Ijele. Not because they have anything they want to do. Not because they know that Ijele is capable of handling that situation, but because they want to test the waters, but they want to use you as an scapegoat. So, use your number 6. Use your number 6. Go na Jesus ada azana. Ejo ni Yesu zie. So we zie nke ahụ ye mere ife. Hapụ zie ndị na-eso okofeke ka iwu ayama ife ayewu ndị rileli. Yes. Ngunwa ahụ onye rileli ikekwe iri bụ nni abadita. Ikekwe ije hori afeta maka n'ifu ego moto mana eri hori. Hapụ zie aye ndị rileli. Siri in fact, ha rie mu narụ change. Ha richalụ mụ ndachi ha ma change se ha jidenu ma change n'olulu olu. Mmezie nke ahụ isi no nya best. Okweghị eme. Okweghị eme. Unu wee lee dị mkpa mmadụ na ndụ wee mara ife. Kịta onye chọzi ikwu okwu ọnwa baby virgin. Oya oluzi afa. Oya kpọrụzi afa. Ozi mgbe a na-akụsa ya n'ozu nwụrụ anwụ. No! No! Chineke ya ajụ na ajụjụ n'isi Ijele because unu medoro ya anya o wee kpafuo dịka atụrụ na-enweghị onye nche. It is still time. I don't know his fate where he is, but I know that na ọ bụrụ na Ijele ka nọ ndụ, his fate lies in your hand. Because unu lafuru ye Ijele wee dee flex ka ọ pụrụ Abuja wee chọrọ agụ wee bịawa n'ọnụ agụ na Lagos. Unu na-asị ọkwa Ijele nọ Lagos, you people should go and arrest him. Maka ngụnwa maka Parala News a na-asịkwa, they know they just want to use you as an scapegoat. Ọkụọ ha agbafelu ọkụọ mana ha ama na ọya akụ, but ha just chọọ ka ha wuru nne wee mara na ọya akụ. I think I will leave it here. Tomorrow is another day. Ka abalị amara mma. Ndị niile sendere stars, I appreciate you people. Daalụ na hinne. Tomorrow is another day. Signing out. Kachifo.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe on this channel, share this video, like and comment. Thank you and God bless you.